Hey, yeah, still not feeling good. Been a weird day. Yeah, my ear hole. Still pissed off. Unfortunately. Trying to figure out what to stream, or if I wanted to play a game, or if I could play a game. I should probably just check in, at least. But yeah, it's really annoying. So I ended up having a fever. Had that until I don't know, early in the morning. Got up to 101.5 or so, I think. Then, so my sleep was really like off and on and not very good. No, I haven't gone to the hospital. We were monitoring the fever because that was basically the decider on whether or not I was going to need to go to the hospital. But it came back down. I actually went under normal temperature, which was weird. And then it's just sort of been dealing with like the pain of the pressure and whatnots of the ear. Unfortunately, like really rather debilitating. It's like impossible to focus on anything. It's impossible to get comfortable. It's just sort of always going on. When I talk, my own voice is booming in my head. Hey, Bear, what are you getting up to over there? See you. No good. Yeah. Well, any infection, the sky's the limit, really, right? But I got azithromycin teledoctor thing. I started that last night just before the stream, and I've been continuing that. So I mean, I'm on antibiotics. I've been using a cold compress, and I've been taking ibuprofen to try to combat some of the fever and some of the inflammation. And I think I'm in the point where it's just a matter of time for it to resolve. It's just until then, it's fucking uncomfortable. Very unpleasant. One annoying thing is I seem to have developed a little bit of a headache right now, which is not great. Yeah, I have thought about it in RimWorld terms a couple times. Yeah, my work knows about it. I went to my first meeting today. I'm gonna try, and I just was so like ragged and tired because I didn't sleep well last night. Then of course this is ongoing, so it's just sort of like miserable. I just couldn't focus, and I was like, I think I need to take the day, y'all. Sorry. Everybody's cool about it. Nobody's like trying to flip out or anything like that. So I'm hoping that tomorrow I can be at least, somewhat normally productive. Yes, I am the Lord. Dark Wolf, thank you for 34 months. But yeah, the reason I'm late is because I just didn't know what the heck to even do. Because I like wearing my headset to listen to anything really is extremely uncomfortable, probably, obviously, right? Now I'm
Yes,
wondering how
I
much
am the
more
Lord.
ibuprofen I can
Hey, hey.
take. I think it's like 6 max in a 24-hour period. Yeah, it looks like that's the case. Hey, Viking, thank you for 87 months. What happened? Oh, I've got a just really angry ear infection. It started yesterday. I actually woke up with my ear feeling not very good, and then um, it progressed very significantly. I got antibiotics, but then I started feeling hot. I had a fever, and that went into the night, and I didn't sleep very well. Today's just sort of been like a day of discomfort. Yeah, ibuprofen does help because it's an anti inflammatory and it helps to reduce fever and stuff like that. So I took off of work today because I just wasn't, I couldn't focus enough to be productive. I just felt like a big pile of garbage. I was just feeling bad because I didn't want to screw up the whole schedule. But my boss is cool. He was like, "Yeah, we're not firefighters, so no one's gonna die." Like, yeah, that's a great point. Hey, paint.
Yes, I am the Lord.
As a chronic ear
Hope y'all are
infection
doing well.
sufferer, all I can say is to take it
Valerie,
easy
thank you
and
for
don't
47
blast too
months.
much in your ears. Feel better. Kolov.
Yeah, the problem is now mostly localized to the ear. Hot and painful around the ear, but I don't seem to have a fever anymore, although I'm going to check after I go offline here. Probably going to turn in and try to get as much sleep as I can. So, smooth sailing. He's not too bad about that. Sometimes Chew is a little too energetic for bedtime, but he's been a real sweet boy through all this, actually. But you never know. Sometimes he gets really amped up. Nah, I don't really know what caused it, but I mean, I don't write down every time I stick my finger near my ear or something like that. Very likely I did it to myself. Just absent-mindedly, like had an itch. Set it off. I'm generally pretty careful about that because I've had ear infections in the past, and so like I know that they fucking suck. But who right now is playing with his mermaid, and it's very funny. Comey got him a little while ago a rather oversized mermaid. It's meant to be a pet toy, but it is bigger than him, and he's pulled it up onto the couch, and he is just gnawing on her stomach right now. He's facing away from me, so I just see his little ears poking up, bobbing around while he's munching. He's just having a time. He is removing her fluff. This is what he does to all toys. He will extract all the fluff and distribute it everywhere. But yeah, it is really. Yes, I am the Lord. Very
Cake.
unfortunate, this your thing. Candor, thank you for 86 months. Like, it's just this pain. That Yeah, I just read your sub message, Calorie. Yeah, I've not had a problem for a long time. There was a little period of time where I had a few mild ear problems in relative close proximity, and that was a bad time. And I tried everything under the sun, and I think that I just kept making it worse, and I kept like causing another bout and just keeping myself in misery. So I've learned to like not do that basically. Um yeah, not really amazingly better. I don't think I have the fever anymore, so that is better, but I still can't hear, or more accurately, my left ear is still blocked. I can hear inside my own head really great, which is not fun. I did the classic of I had some chicken noodle soup earlier, and the level of noises. Yeah, just like it was like I was dipping my ear into a babbling brook. I was offending myself with my own mouth sounds. Ah, yeah, still feeling pretty rough. If I tug my earlobe down just a little, it does open up. Feels nice. I can't wait until it just is open. One thing you can say for stuff like this, like when you have a cold for a really long time and you have congestion, you ever have that feeling, that moment when your nose just spontaneously clears up? And you go, oh my god, this is what it was like. This is like the before times. Very quickly, these things teach you how much you take stuff for granted. I am so looking forward to the moment when my ear opens up and I'm just like, oh, praise be. Yeah, those are good too. When you clear something real bad, but then you feel that relief. Yeah. Oh, wow. Well, that would create a suction, wouldn't it? Or something? Unfortunately, there's really nothing for it other than antibiotics to fight it off. Yeah, I don't know what the thinking is then. Yeah, well, I've got 3 more days of the antibiotics, the Z pack, so it's due on the first day, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 on the following days. Yeah, I will say though that like just having your ear open up again is it becomes your whole focus when you're in this situation. Like all you want. Ear candling. What is it and does it work? Ah, see now this is just earwax removal. Q-tips, right? Q-tips are bad. Basically, you just end up packing wax down in your ear canal. Like, also, obviously, you could damage your eardrum, but even if you're careful, you have to push the Q-tip in, and it's not a shovel, so you're very likely going to build like a plug of wax in your ear canal. Which, yeah, it's not better yet, beer. I think I'm improving, but I'm still in the bad zone. Components of the treatment claim up and down that not only is the ear candling an ancient tradition of various origins, but it's also the best way to keep your ears clean. Proof, no vacuum. Even if there was a vacuum, it wouldn't be very strong. Oh, okay. So the gunk that's typically found is stuff that fell into the cone, not pulled up into the cone. Fell down from above. I can't explain for you why you experienced your ear opening up. General consensus seems to be against you. And I know for a fact in my case, the reason that my ear is closed is because my canal is physically swollen and the sides are touching each other. I don't think this would help me much. Yeah. I don't know how it happened, but it definitely sucks. Yes, I am the Lord. Hey,
Din0SC2
Din.
gifted a tier 1 sub to Nonu
Thank you for that gift sub.
2018. They have given 29 gift subs in the channel.
I do get a lot of relief just like pulling my earlobe and just holding my ear open so that it's not touching anymore. I also feel like that's a slight sign of improvement because holy shit, beer, that's the worst. Holy fuck! I hope you don't do that. You should not do that. No one should do that. Not do that thing. That's like the thing you shouldn't do. Why not? I would refer you to doctors. I don't think fire was involved in this idea. Well, so one of the things that because I've learned a lot about ear problems in the past many years because of my ear problems. One of the things is the reason that you should never put Q-tips in your ears because again, like I said, like even if you're careful about not, you know, dangerously possibly puncturing your eardrum or anything like that, is your ears are supposed to have a protective layer of wax. And when you put a Q-tip in your ear or anything else along with a Q-tip, you are most likely going to remove the protective coating that your ear has generated. Which is why I switched to only for like ear cleaning, like if I feel like I have blockages, I only use the water flushing thing. Nothing else. I don't do anything else. And I try to refrain from ever sticking anything in my ears, including my fingers. However, I suffer from extremely itchy ears. So you know, it's hard to never deal with an itch. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you're just going to do it absent-mindedly. And I imagine more than likely what happened was that I did do that. In fact, I may have actually. I mean, okay, everybody's different beer, but I will say, if you ask any doctor, they will tell you not to put Q-tips in your ears. That's how much consensus there is on the matter. Um, it's highly frowned upon. But if it's, you know, I'm not your doctor. Do what you want. But yeah, I definitely did something. Probably stuck my finger in my ear. Who knows? But it led to this, and it sucks. You don't want this shit. Good God, it sucks. He's so going like totally ham on this mermaid right now. He's laying prone and just ramming his face. What? Why are you barking now? Is he's the most perfect son. Hopefully, in the future, we'll be able to have more camera time with Mr. Chu. Working on it. We'll work on making that happen. Baby boy. Sorry, no nut. Some other time. Yeah, I think it's just a matter of time now. Just got to keep taking the antibiotics, and hopefully, I'll get some decent sleep tonight. That's the other thing. Speaking of, I think I'll go ahead and just get on that. So go ahead and get out of here. I'm sorry for two not streams in a row, but this thing is hard to do anything while it's going on, you know? Yeah, Dave. Got an ear infection. It's kicking my ass. Really. If you can avoid them, I definitely recommend against them. Get out of here, though. Thank you all. Hopefully, tomorrow will be a normal stream. Hopefully, be a little bit more back to normal. Good night, y'all.